never let them niggas buy me. Panoramic cause the view is godly. The roof is Audi A3. Bet you niggas never try to play me. I get it done, I'm straight from AG. They packing them, it's all in their jacket. They damn near can't run. It's up and it's cracking. I'm catching the vibe and it's magic. Flooded with diamonds, I'm PJ and my mama the islands. I bet you niggas can't catch me.
Alright, what's going on? We back on Duffle LO TV. Now who we got right here right now?
JD.
Now where you from, JD?
Gil Garden.
Where that's located at?
130th.
What city?
Chicago. Riverdale.
Is it Chicago or Riverdale? Which one?
They from Riverdale now. That's why shit like it is. They from Riverdale.
Who the fuck? So people in the neighborhood is now officially from Riverdale.
Yeah, they from Riverdale now.
So what's the difference between Riverdale and Chicago?
Chicago was kind of decent. Riverdale fucked up.
So what's the difference?
Riverdale fucked up.
I know it's fucked up, but how? Like
everything fucked up about it.
So it ain't nothing positive at all.
Hell no, you might hit a pothole or get popped. Nothing positive.
Damn. So now this the all Gil Gardens 130, right?
Yup.
So now this where you grew up at your whole life.
Yup.
Where you at right now?
All Gil Gardens 130, 130.
So you sitting in there right now. What block you in?
Block 3.
So you really in the hood, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Question I ask everybody. How has this neighborhood mentally, physically, and emotionally affected you?
Shit, it really just got you ready for the world, for real.
Explain.
You gotta watch out for the snakes. You gotta stay on point, handle your business. And shit, just really be cool.
But when you saying be cool, that ain't just like sitting back in the cut, cause how Chicago news look, it look like you could sit in the cut and you could get lined up too.
I mean, yeah, that's in Chicago.
So now is that Chicago or Riverdale? Which one is that? That's acting weird.
At the same time, I really can't talk about Chicago because I ain't lived in Chicago and shit like 13 years, 14 years.
Alright, so you really ain't lived out here, but you originally from out here.
Yeah, so I've been going for a long time. When I was left, it was then the semi, like, it was semi fucked up for real. Now it's all the way fucked up.
So now, versus how it was when you left versus how you see it now, what's making it fucked up?
Everything just went younger. And you motherfucker just really doing shit at a young age, like even like sexual shit, shooting, all type of shit. Like you 13, motherfuckers getting head now. Like you was 13, you wasn't getting no neck.
So what you was doing at 13 growing up around?
Shit, what I was doing at 13? Hooping.
And that was it.
Yeah, I was really hooping. I just really always like hooping and fucking with the bitches.
So you was fucking with the bitches at an early age?
Yeah, I was fucking with the bitches from the early age. In my age group, I'm probably one of the first ones that was really fucking for real. Really out here, like, fucking and, like, really on holes for real, trying to get...
Now, what you tell me
knocking the drawers off.
Alright, now I gotta ask you this real quick.
You invented?
What I invented?
Now you don't know.
You gotta let me know.
You invented bustles.
Oh yeah, I invented puzzles.
Alright, we finna get to that real quick, cause I got a story I wanna ask you about.
Around, cause you was playing hate anyway.
Ooh, look, I got some stories to say.
Kept around cause you was playing hate anyway.
So now tell people.
I created a nice thing. You was trying to fuck it up, talking about you get locked up and all type of shit. Locked up? What you talking about? Man, rest in peace to Pringles. Pringles even banged them, man. On life, rest in peace to Pringles. That's crazy.
So now, how are you connected to me?
I'm your brother.
What you mean? Everybody brothers, they saying.
What you mean? Shit, how else I'm connected to you?
Anybody can be my brother. What type of brother do you mean? Like you black, you my brother. You melanated, you my brother.
And I don't know what you mean. You got to then elaborate on that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to hit the Doty, man.
You my blood brother is what you saying.
Yeah, I'm your blood brother.
Alright, so now, real wild story when we was little, cause your nephew off to the side said you invented bustles, and then I'm supposed to be a player hater.
Yeah.
So let's talk about since the statute of limitations is up on it. It ain't really.
Rest in peace to her too.
You lying?
Remember I script the bitch? Remember I script the bitch? Remember I told her like, man, look, bro only like fucking with hoes. He want me to test them out first. He want me to blaze them. Then I go tell him how they is.
Yeah.
How it is. And then he gonna be like, yeah, whoa, whoa. She went for it.
Now I'm the player hater,
Come here.
but he used.
I had scripts. I was the first nigga to create scripts at a young age. Like, you know.
So who did you tell her who she wanted to do it with? But
She really wanted to do it with you, but you was acting weird. Like, oh, you acting weird. No, baby, I really want to do it with you. Alright, okay. We at the spot over here, man. Slide through, man. Oh, you here? Script. Oh, yeah. She went. Damn, I was young as hell. I was wild, man.
and she passed.
Yeah, she passed away, man. We ain't saying no names.
Damn, that's crazy. I ain't done know that she passed. But what happened during that situation?
What you mean? What happened during the situation?
Cause I got a funny story that you kind of said. I know we don't want to, do that. We just want to talk about the story because it's an interesting story. I just found out she passed, so I'm gonna just talk about it because we ain't gonna say no names.
Yeah.
Did you say she had shit stains or something?
She did. She had you know you was young. She had a little blood stain in she had some white panties. She had a little blood stain in that shit, but she wasn't really bleeding for real. But like she had a blood stain, washed them, and it was just still there for real. They was young as hell. They ain't really know about like Victoria's Secrets and shit like that. They had on regular panties back then, man.
Yeah, see,
You pull some off, they really got on regular panties with the flower shit around the edges and all that. They got on those back then. Like, you ain't pulling off no Vicky's Secret. You pull off on Vicky's Secret, she fucking grown men. Like,
because that's what they buying them. So now growing up out here, since you said that, like the younger women been talking to older men.
Yeah, that's what got my first heartbreak for real.
Uh-oh. You went to the emotional over the mental? Okay, let's talk about it.
That's what got my first heartbreak.
Okay, talk about it. What you mean? So obviously you said the grown men been, messing with the younger girls. So how you get your heart broke?
We ain't saying no names, but if you know, free Chuck Carter. I'm telling you. I'm at the crib, I'm damn woo woo. I'm talking, yeah, what's up, woo woo? I'm damn. I'm about to go woo woo. I'm like, alright, cool, alright, it's all good. But, at a young age, you gotta get attention, like, damn, I'm supposed to be acting weird. You don't act like this for real. So now it make you want to investigate. So it's like, it's so close. I walk out the crib like, damn, I'm about to walk right here. You going right here. You supposed to be going to get on the bus right here. So I'm just going to go right here. I could really kind of look at you. You really ain't going to be paying attention. You don't even think I'm on no shit like this for real. I see Carter pull up. Hop in. Slow up. Alright. Then there's Nines Carter B-Day. I'm like, I already see it. They talking about motherfucking VIP topping Carter. Hold on, man.
Damn.
He coming to the crib, getting chips out the crib, Mystics out the refrigerator. He fucking with me all night. Every day, like, you know how I used to be back then, like, on life. Like, he really fucking with you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking with you, like, he really close to your pops for real, like, on life. It was crazy.
So he was fucking with you, laughing, y'all kicking it, cracking jokes and shit.
On life, because he was always at me, we ain't saying no names. He was always at me at another little bitch. Now that I know, he probably down there blazed her for real. Because he was always about her. You always fucking with that your little bitch, man. You always fucking with her. But I never blazed her for real. Like, know what I'm saying? I blazed her a little bit, but I didn't blaze her. Like, know what I'm saying? I'm grown now. I ain't really blazed her for real. But, yeah, that shit was crazy.
So how did it break your heart?
Shit, you gotta think a bitch you love, hop in the car with another nigga. How else? What you mean? The fuck? I would go hard broke. You know what's going on? This a grown man. He got money. Like you ain't really too young and dumb and naive. Like you know what the fuck going on.
She slithered you real quick.
Yeah.
So how you get after that with him?
You say what?
How did you get after that with women?
Shit, they just opened my eyes. Like, boy, you can't trust hoes. Can't trust them. I was like to open my eyes back way back then. Like, boy, don't trust these bitches. I ain't gonna lie, I've been scarred for that for like a minute. Like, that carried on to down there for a long time. Then I could probably really say, still to this day, like, really don't trust hoes. Like, you don't really trust them.
And it started all from that right there.
From that right there, like, don't lie.
So what happened with the relationship?
What you mean? I ain't gonna lie. You know, first you be like, damn, you really did some tweaking shit to find out what was going on. So you really can't blow your cover for real, for real. So, you know, you just gotta start acting tweaking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta start tweaking. Now you tweaking for real, and she wonder why you tweaking. But at the same time, like, bitch, you know what's going on.
She tried to hit you with that one.
What? He knows to tell you anything.
That's crazy. So now, obviously, the relationship ended. Now, I got the interesting story that I wanted to get to was earlier in life. The statute of limitations is up on this super far.
Yeah.
But then you hit a grown ass prostitute in the hood.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'll tell you, he's still alive right now. I just saw him not too long ago. It's I ain't gonna say his name, but he's still alive right now. It was what's so crazy. My homie that just left, for real, for real. We always at his sister crib every night. He always coming through, getting his little shit, for real, for real. But he got a little grown bitch with him, for real, for real. At this time, he only wanted a nick. It was easy to get $5 back then, cause you know it was around for real, for real. Oh yeah, let me give you $5. Catholic Park, I'm like, go upstairs, man, you whip out, she take care, you know, he gonna grab his bag, he was selling up for the low, he just wanted to get chopped.
That was easy.
That was easy. But I hit a girl prostitute too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. The one that you paid 10 for, like that was in the block, literally on the same row as us.
Yeah, I was freaky as hell, young freaky motherfucker.
You and your man's hit him.
I ain't never heard about that.
Yeah. No, we ain't paying $10 though. I think they charged us like $50. We ain't paying $10 though. No, it wasn't no $10. I think they charged us like $50. Rest in peace to him. He know. Rest in peace to Crack. He dead, so he can really talk about it. Rest in peace to Crack. I ain't gonna say the other name online. Flew to up top. That's what's so crazy. Up top, but we fly to up top. We don't even know. We just need a condom for real, for real. We grab 2 kissing minutes. I'm like, condom dry as hell. Like 2 kissing minutes. We trying to blade something. 2 kissing minutes. She put some spit on that motherfucker though. Got a motherfucker right to do what he needed to do.
How old was you?
Shit, I think we was 13. That was my first check I ever got. I tricked my first check. First check that came with my name on it, I cashed it and went to go trick off. That's fucked up.
At 13, early though?
Early.
So now if you did that at 13, how old is you now?
32.
Damn, nigga.
You still doing the same thing?
No, I'll be tricking off no more.
So what is called now?
Shit, it's still called tricking, but I'll be tricking off for real, for real.
Because you found the right way to be able to do it.
No, you ain't really find. It ain't no right way to trick, for real, for real. It ain't no right way to trick. I mean, it ain't no problem with a motherfucker a few dollars here and there. It really ain't really tricking for real, like, cause every bitch that you give a few dollars to, like, you don't really blaze them for real. It be a lot of hoes that be asking for like shit for like $15 and shit. You be wanna blaze them, then a bitch ask you for $15, like, nah, hell no, I ain't blazing you. Nah. Like recently, right now, I got a white bitch that just like $15, and she tell you all her problems. Like, bitch, you just threw me off. Like, you got too many problems. Like, nah, hell no.
So they still basically like in a way selling themselves. But this time you ain't younger, you older.
Man, you know what's so crazy? Bitches don't even they just don't want to admit that they selling themselves for real, but they really be selling themselves. Like, and they end up selling themselves for so damn cheap, but trying to act like they ain't selling themselves for real. Like,
So now that slide.
If they just run up on you, tell you flat out, give me 200 for some pussy. If you really want to blaze, you probably gonna give her 200 for some pussy. But a bitch will settle for you then and come in a blaze with a drinking with her, something like that, get some little shit and be like, damn, like, all right, now I fucked you, so shit. It's really if I want to do it now, like.
So what you think about Backpage?
Shit, Backpage. I had shit to do with it.
I know what to say, nigga.
So now that you slid that way, that's more mentally. Growing up in the hood, you went emotionally first. You got that out the way. You got your heartbreak. I know that didn't just break your heart. It hit you mentally at the same time. You just said like the girls out here really selling themselves. Like, what you think about the situation with the grown men with the money and the young women without the money, and that be the situation. No matter what little dude getting his heart broke, it just is what it is.
Man, it just showed you at a young age, cash rules. Like, the young bitch is so infatuated, but it's so crazy because it's a situation right now for real, and you don't say no names, but old niggas get young bitches while they young and shit, bam. But they be forgetting about like, bam, just say like a 30-year-old get like a 20-year-old or 18-year-old or some shit like that. Like, he gotta understand when she his age, like 30, he gonna be like 40 something. Now she gonna feel like he getting old, but he still gonna be playing her while she young, feeding her the cash, doing this, doing that. But bam, when this switch around now, she 30 and he 40 something, she gonna be looking at him like she an old ass nigga, and now she gonna want something young for real. She gonna want that shit back. So it's a hit or a miss of fucking with young bitches when you old for real.
So that means you sound like you saying stick and move.
Man, you better keep sticking and moving.
Cause if you get glued down with them trying to do that young and that old and that payback, you gonna run out. They got too much time.
Yeah. Literally these days, 99.9%, you keep it your bitch, you gotta have something going on for real. Or like, if you don't got shit going on, your bitch liable doing some sneaky shit.
So now mentally, thinking about that, your girl did something sneaky when you was young. That was emotional. Now mentally understanding that they sneaky like that, how do you think that affects not just you as like just a sexual partner, but like the youth in the community, like understanding that they parent can literally like be out here selling herself, but yet they gotta grow up with him as his parent. How do you think that affect like the children?
What you mean? Say that again?
The children. So she's selling herself, right? Like, as women are selling themselves. How do you feel that she have children? How do you think they look at it? Like, how does that affect them?
Some kids don't, but some kids don't really know for real. Some bitches be sneaky as hell. Like, some bitches really don't show you their kids for real. Like, oh, not if you a blazer, you'll never see their kid for real. Like, only in pictures and shit. Like, some bitches don't have enough respect for don't let you see their kids. But some bitches, like, you still go through while their kids probably sleep and shit. But, man, I don't know if it depends on the girl for real.
So now you seen the movie Baby Boy. He had to get kicked out of the house. Now a lot of these little shorties out here, like, they mama want the crib to herself. She want to have her some fun. You know, y'all grown now. What you think happened when she pushed him out the nest too early and they not ready to fly?
Shit, sometimes he can learn on his own and be good. Sometimes he can learn on his own and go bad. It depends. Sometimes it make motherfuckers great. Sometimes it make motherfuckers fucked up.
So what you think about something that can make them go on the positive side though? Rather than going on the negative side, what can make them go on the positive side?
Shit, they gonna get some bread.
They 15, 16. They can't even work yet. They mama ain't got no car to take them to work. They ain't got no money to ride the bus.
You gotta think it's all type of shit going on right now. It's 7-year-olds getting rich.
What they doing?
Shit, YouTube, all type of shit. Hold on, hello. Hey.
Yeah, so how do you think that mentally like affects the shorties? They go out here, they know their mama doing what they doing. You said they should get some money that'll take their mind off of it. How else you think they getting their money knowing that they ain't got money to get on the bus, their mom ain't got a car, she selling herself to try to get by? What you think he going through?
Shit, he just gotta understand. He gotta do what he gotta do for himself.
What would that do to a shorty that's pushed out the nest like that?
I told you, sometimes you either make them or sometimes you either break them.
So now do you think like that pushing out the nest is affecting what's going on now with the youth?
Yeah, some of them.
Now what you think about
Some of them that want to like be outside though. Like a lot of them ain't even getting pushed outside right now. Some of them just want to be outside. Like that's what they want to do. Like a lot of shorties like 17 and under. They really ain't got no hustle for real, for real. Like, they really don't even know how to hustle or shit. Probably really 20 and under for real, honestly. The only thing they know is gang banging and shit like that. They really ain't got no hustle. Like, probably, like, I guarantee you probably like 75-80% of the county all in their own violent crimes. Like, it ain't too many, like, drug crimes and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So they basically ain't getting no money. They basically shooting.
Yeah, robbing. Shit like that. They ain't doing nothing really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like drug crimes, it's all like that shit.
So from their perspective, you don't think that's a way that they can get money?
That's for maybe for some of them, that's what I'm trying to tell you, but that's sometimes, that's like going in the wrong direction.
And what you mean by that?
Like, when they choosing robbing and shit, that's going in the wrong direction.
Give us an example of what you mean the wrong direction.
Like, when they out the crib and they go and they want to rob and shit, bam, they pushed out the nest and they go for robbing and shit, that's going in the wrong direction. But say a motherfucker really get pushed out the nest and go find him a little hustle or something, just a legit hustle, anything, for real, like newspapers, anything, like just a little small, legit hustle, just to keep a pair of kicks or something like that. Like, you know, it was forever, it was good shorties going to sell candy forever, like to really keep a fresh pair of kicks, get a couple little, you know, like a little hustle like that, just to really make sure they got a few dollars for themselves to be cool.
So now you said selling candy. Going to the mental processes of like what you gotta have going through your head to really want to get up early in the morning, get on the bus, go somewhere and sell candy in the hopes of making money.
Shit, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a chance, you know. Well, anything you take is a chance. Like, it's a chance you might make a couple dollars. It's a chance you might not. But you gotta take that chance if you wanna find out, and you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take that chance.
Now, how old was you when you first started selling candy then?
When I first probably went to sell candy, I probably was about 12.
What was you selling candy at?
Man, we used to then go somewhere on the Green Line. I forgot what it was, but I know they had a Home Depot with some fries, hot dogs.
So now you going that far away from home because 95th is the red line, and you said you get on the green line to go somewhere. So you had to get a little physical in order to be able to know that you're gonna go that far and make it. So
I forgot who knew about that spot. I think it was Darrell, Free Darrell. I think it was Darrell. He didn't know about that spot for real. The motherfucker used to go over there. It was like 4 or 5 stores over there or something. It was a Home Depot. What was another store? I think like a Michael's or something. Like 2-3 stores over there, but it was big, so they had like double doors and shit like that.
So now, how has the neighborhood physically affected you?
Physically meaning what, like?
Like physical, like you gotta get physical. You going that far away from the crib, you know y'all might be beefing with some people, like you gotta get physical. So you had any fights or you got into it with people or like how was that?
Hell no, when I was young I probably had a few fights, like real young, but my then it was like 13, 14 and shit like that. It wasn't really going on like that for real. I ain't gonna lie, I was down there always doing my own shit for real. I was doing shit to try to get a few dollars. You didn't know I had kicks, fake kicks, t-shirts, all type of shit. Young.
How does it feel now thinking back on that time?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit that it really started you off to really like damn to feel good to get something on your own.
Because now you actually making your own money that you can do whatever you want to with it. So now, another story we kind of like was laughing about this earlier. Today Thanksgiving we talked about Mama throwing away the Pokemon cards. Now what's your Pokemon card story?
Yeah, everybody move their whip from right there.
What's your Pokemon story?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't good at Pokemon battle for real. I did just used to gamble for the card.
And what y'all used to play?
Shit, we used to pitch, really. That was the main thing, pitching. And then really like shooting dice a little bit, but it really wasn't too much shooting dice. It was mainly pitching.
And how often was y'all pitching?
Every day for real, during especially the summertime when the lines was clean, sometimes in the wintertime for real.
So y'all was gambling early.
Yeah, we was gambling early.
And you still gamble now?
Not really.
Have you ever gambled?
Yeah, it was a time when I was going to the casino, but they was fucking me up.
Now what you mean they was fucking you up?
Shit, I was never really winning.
So you just stopped.
Yeah, I just stopped. I was taking way more losses than wins.
So now they wasn't beating you physically, but they was beating on you. So now another story I want you to talk about growing up. How is it growing up out here with one of the big families out here? Like being a part of one of the big families that's out there.
It just make you well known down there.
And what notoriety does that get you to be well known?
Shit, really like everybody know you. Man, we done got a pause for real. I'm just tired as hell. Yeah.